Hey guys, it's me, Gloria, and I'm coming to you with a card to kind of cheer up your day, to let somebody know to always look on the brighter side of things, It will get better. So I end up using a Mrs. Kate's Cuttables file, and that file, it is the new file that just came out. It is called Happy Tulips. And what I ended up doing was I high contoured the faces because I wanted to use a Peachy Keen face stamp. And it comes in four different layers, I think. So you have the bottom base layer, then the tulip, which is green, and it will only be the stem of it. Then it has the brown layer if you're doing the faces, then these layers. But what I ended up doing was I high contoured all the faces. I deleted some of the images, and then I welded the tulips with the base together so I can have one base. And then what I ended up doing was cutting it twice because I want it to be a little bit more sturdy. So let me put this on the side and let's put this together. So what I'm going to do before I end up putting my images together, I'm going to add the card and put it all together. So let's do that. I'm gonna get my multi mono liquid glue, and I think these two go right here. So I'm just gonna add just a little glue, just going around. Okay, and this paper pack that I end up getting is from Basic Gray, and it's this paper pack right here, and it's from Basic Gray, and it's RSVP, and it's a double-sided one, and I got it from Tuesday Morning. So now I'm just gonna add this to the middle, making sure it looks good. Then I'm gonna do the same with my border for the bottom because I wanted to do a grass layer. And I already stamped my sentiment, and the stamp set that I end up using for that, it is the Scrappy Mom stamp set, and it's this one, and it is called Flower Power. And I said I used the Always Look on the Brighter Side. Okay, so there goes the front panel. Now I'm just gonna put some glue for the inside panels. Okay, and I have my pattern paper, then I have my sentiment paper, and I'm just going to line this up in the middle just like that, and that looks good right there. Then I also just cut out a brown border to add on the bottom, so it could be like this is the soil of the inside of the card. Just letting them know that, we're always going to have hard times, but we do eventually come out of it. And it's just a matter of time. Okay, so now I have my cardstock that I already used my bone folder. My Martha Stewart scoreboard. And now I'm just going to add this to the inside. And what I ended up doing was using two of the sentiments. I ended up using Wishing from Wishing You Happiness and Sunshine and then May Your Day Bloom with Happiness. So I put wishing your day bloom with happiness to kind of let them know that, things will get better. Just make sure that your day is blooming with happiness, Even though sometimes the days don't seem that they're that great. Let me get back in frame. And that looks good right there. Okay, so there goes the inside. Now let me do the outside. Okay, and I'm just gonna add this to the middle. making sure it all lines up to look kind of on the brighter side of things. And that looks good right there. Okay, so there goes my card, and I use always look on the brighter side, and I just stamped it right on the bottom. So now I'm just going to push this on the side. Now I'm going to work on my cut. Now for my cut is simple and really easy. What I ended up doing was welding these two together so I can make one full cut, and then I doubled it up because I wanted the base to be a little bit stronger. And then I cut that out. So now I'm just going to line these two up, and they're going to line up perfect because they're the same size. And that looks good there. And then that one looks good right there. Okay, so now that I got that layer together, now let me add my other layers. Now I have, where's my other green flower? And then I'm just gonna add some glue, and with this I want to use my quick 2-way because I am gluing on glitter. Okay. Okay, I just noticed that my layer is a little bit big because I think when I joined it, it gives it it makes it a little bit bigger size. So what I end up doing was snipping just a little piece on the back so it can layer straight. Then I'm going to do the same with the other ones, and this one should fit right in the middle. Yes. Then I'm just going to add some 2-way on this. And that one should line up right there. Perfect. And then I'm going to do the same with this one. And this one is also a little bit too big. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do the same thing. So I'm gonna make sure that the top layer joins together perfect, leaving a little notch in the middle, and then I'm gonna turn it over, and then I'm gonna snip just a little bit of it off. And I just didn't even snip it off, I just broke it so it could lay down flat. Okay, just let me manure the leaves a little bit. And this is gonna look just like this. Okay. Then I'm just gonna take the brown layer cover. And it should line up right there. perfect. Okay, so now that I got those done, now I'm just going to take the flower layers, which are the color layers, and I'm just going to add them straight down. And that looked good right there. Then I'm going to do the same with this one. And then the middle one, I want to pop her up. So I got my foam tape right here, and I end up using the Peachy Keen face stamp called Sweet and Innocent Face Assortment. And these faces make your projects. I just can't get enough of it. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Kathy. You rock, girl. You so do rock. Your talent is so far out there. I just love it. Okay, and then let me put a small one in the middle. Okay. So now I'm just going to take all of these off. Okay, so now I'm just going to add this one right to the middle. That looks much better. That's gonna make a big difference. Yes. Okay. So there goes my one flower. Focus. There goes my one flower with the face. And this is the Peachy Keen face stamp that I use. Is PK 1300 Sweet and Innocent Face. And there she goes saying, oh, always look on the brighter side. Always, always, always. I might want to redo this one a little bit because it was kind of off. Okay. This one was kind of off too. Might have to hold on it. Oh, this came out so cute. So now I'm going to bring this back. Then I also cut out my sun from Mrs. K's Cuttables, which is the sun that comes from this So Stinking Cute girl or boy. And it comes with multiple files. And I just love this sun. And now I'm just going to put the sun to the corner. Okay, now that I got my sun down, I want to get and cut out some clouds with my friskers. And then I also want to add something else. Okay, now I want to add a fence. And the fence is a die that I end up getting, and it's from Doris. Excuse that noise, guys. Okay, so here goes the die. And as you can see, this die comes out to be beautiful. I just love it, love it, love it, guys. Now I'm just gonna kind of poke these things out. Okay, let me clean up my mess. Then I still haven't punched out all of my clouds that I want to make. Okay. So then now I'm just going to add my Okay, just add just a little bit just so it can hold. And I'm just gonna add it right there. And it's gonna fit. Okay, then I'm gonna add my clouds. And then now I just want to add my flowers right in the middle. Just like this. Okay, so let me do that. And I'm thinking if I won't pop it up. So let me just get my quick two-way and add some good adhesive to this so it can adhere really good. And that looks good right there. So now I'm just going to press on it. Give it a slight little pressure and make sure that it adheres because it is a couple of layers now. That's why I switched from this one to the quick dry. Okay, I think I want to cut this straight. And just add it right up to the top. That looked good right there. Okay guys, so there goes my card. It says always look on the brighter side. And then it says wishing your day bloom with happiness. So thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I so do appreciate your support. If you guys know what to do, well, you guys know what to do. Comment, like, subscribe, share. I so do appreciate it. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye now.